Mary Gunn of Mary Gunn Fun, founder and head professor of Fun University, and intrepid hostess of the show where you are right now, Craft Roulette, episode 45. We are here every Friday night, 6:30 Central Time, for your craft entertainment. Seriously, this is a lot of fun. We've been having a lot of fun developing this show, and so much fun to see the people coming in that I've gotten to be Craft Roulette buddies with, and bringing on some new guests every week. And this has just been a surprise. If you go back and don't go back, but if you go back and look at the old shows, they are so different. But don't go back and look at the old shows. And if you do, don't tell me, because oh my gosh, Steven started to play one time, and I was just like almost panicking, just get it off. And then so anyway, but we also do a premiere tomorrow on YouTube, on youtube.com/Craft Roulette. And we do that at noon Central Time. So if you can't stay here, if you're going out on a date, join us then, and we will chat with you at that point. We have a delightful young lady tonight joining us from the boonies in Canada. So her delay... She has a little bit of a delay on her internet. We can't do anything about it, but she is so delightful. We couldn't say no. We had to have her on. Her name is Tracy McNeely. Please welcome her. Yay!
Hi. Hello, everybody. Thanks for coming tonight.
Oh,
Mary,
we
thanks
love it.
for having me.
This is her first live. It isn't an easy seat to be in, but I have already assured her we have lots of nice people in the chat. We're amongst friends. And I like to just tell my guests that it's just like she and I are just sitting down having a little crafty time, and don't worry about the rest. Like, you just don't worry about the rest, right? We're going to be spinning for parameters. We have no idea what we're going to make. We've never met until tonight. And we're sitting in front of dozens of people we don't know. But there's no reason to stress, right?
That's okay.
No, it really isn't.
No stress.
I'm kidding.
No stress at all.
I'm kidding with you. Tracy, tell us a little bit about yourself, how you live and where you live and all that kind of good stuff.
Okay. Well, I live in Muskoka of Ontario. So I don't know if you know anything about Ontario, Canada, but we moved out of Toronto about 5 years ago now. We waited until our kids graduated high school, and we said we're moving to the country. And we'd always wanted to have a cottage here. And then I said, well, why don't we just live there? So we have a little bit of both. And so my husband and I are here, and our children are no longer here. My daughter just finished university last spring, and she has started a teaching job in Quebec, and she started that in September. And our son, so she is 23, and our son, who just turned 26 last week, is an architect, and he works in Toronto.
Yeah, and you were a teacher.
And so that's a little bit
You were a
family.
teacher
So it's my husband and I, and
you
two
told
kids.
me you were a teacher for many years.
Yes, 18 years.
High school.
Yes, I taught high school for 18 years. Yeah, high school. I didn't want little kids. I could handle the big kids, but not the little kids. And so I taught computer science for 18 years. And then somewhere along the line, I don't know how long ago now, 20 years ago, I found out that I had MS, and I was having a lot of trouble with my job. I just couldn't cope with it anymore. I was just too tired. I was too exhausted, and the days were too long. And I stuck it out for as long as I could. But then I left my job about 7 years ago. And so I've just been home and crafting ever since.
Were you a crafter before you quit your job, or did crafting just come to you afterwards? Whoa, it wasn't your phone. I don't care. It's okay, whatever fell.
No.
Okay.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay,
good. Power cord, and it's okay. Actually, I have always been a crafter. Yeah, always been a crafter, like everything. I did all kinds of different types of crafts growing up. And when I was in high school, I started into very basic scrapbooking. And then in my in my 20s when I had my kids, I sort of got more into scrapbooking. You know, I made my cards every year for Christmas. That was a thing, and then I just kind of from there, it was just something I enjoyed that brought me happiness, and I just kept doing it. I just kept doing it, and so really, I would consider myself more of a card maker now, but I still do delve in scrapbooking too.
Good. Are you a 12 by 12 person or another size do you like?
I started off 12 by 12, but sometimes I like to do 8 by 10. And so if I have to, I can move those onto a 12 by 12 canvas. But I think moving forward, I might be more inclined to go a little bit smaller, just so that it just takes up a lot of room doing the 12 by 12. It's a lot of paper to
It does. It does take a heck of a lot of space, but I like it. Especially, you know, I think now we take so many pictures that it's just a 12 by 12, you can get a bunch on there. So I like it, but I like the smaller ones too.
Oh, you can. And so I kind of do a little mixture.
But your point exactly is
I like to do a mixture where I have
you can go ahead. I'm sorry. The lag's going to be a little bit of a heart problem.
Yeah, so what no. Yeah, no problem. But what I do is with my scrapbooking is I'll do a scrapbook page and then maybe the couple pages after that are just photos. And then I go back to another scrapbook page. So I kind of mix it up so that it's a bit of a timeline.
Oh, that's a good way to do it.
But anything to do with paper is fine.
Seriously, that's the bottom line, isn't it? Do you have other crafty endeavors like food or sewing or needlecraft or anything?
I love cooking.
That's nice.
I love cooking. I love to cook. I love to bake. But I think cooking is more my forte. Baking, my husband likes to bake with me, so we bake together. But a lot of times I love cooking. I haven't done sewing in a few years, but I used to do that. I used to knit, but I had trouble keeping up with knitting with my MS. I just have a lot of strength issues where it would kind of come and go.
As long as you can still do paper.
And I don't know. I like it. Yeah, exactly. That seems to be the mode of choice. I love using vinyl, cutting vinyl and making vinyl signs and things like that.
Do you always remember to hit the mirror button?
Really, anything crafty.
Do you always remember to hit the mirror button when you do vinyl?
The mirror button.
That your letters aren't backwards?
Oh yeah. Sometimes I've done backwards. I've done that for a lot.
I have some T-shirts that
I'm a
are
normal
backwards.
person. I forget things.
I just wear them. I don't care. Ardith says you are a great cook. She is
Ardith
sweet.
is so sweet. She's a good cook, you know.
Ardith, and you may have seen Ardith on YouTube or here or wherever. She's everywhere that has to do with paper. But she and Tracy are good buddies, and that's how I met Tracy, is because Ardith told us about her. So, yeah. So we're glad she did. Yeah, I know that dumb little Ardith. She's just so cute. I just want to take her little cheeks and squeeze them. Yeah. She'll run if I ever do see her somewhere. What was my other? So you consider yourself a card maker. Do you have a favorite card size that you make?
Yeah, A2. Just a basic A2 card is my go-to card. Sometimes I do slimline. I've been doing more of those this year because they're popular again, and so slimline cards, but A2.
Yeah. Okay.
For the most part.
Well, we'll see what the wheel will give us. We will.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and let everybody know what the artist says leaves her cheeks out of it. Okay. If I have to, I'll sit on my hands.
Okay. Yeah, she means that.
I wouldn't hurt her. If you have never been here before, you may want to know what Craft Roulette is all about. It isn't about this crazy old woman who goes around, really it isn't about some crazy old woman who squeezes people's cheeks. It is a game show for paper crafters. But we have a little video to show you. We're going to take you out of this part of the show, Tracy, and we're going to bring you in when we're ready to spin. So we'll see you in a few minutes. All right.
Okay, sounds.
What is Craft Roulette? Craft Roulette is a live paper crafts challenge show where the goal is to complete a project that has been randomly selected by the spin of a wheel. There are 4 categories we spin for: project, colors, element, and random. Each category has 24 possible options with a combined possibility of 331,776 unique projects. Whoa. We're live every Friday at 6:30 p.m. Central on Facebook.com/MerryGunFun and archived on YouTube.com/CraftRoulette. Please like and subscribe. Each week we bring on a special guest crafter to create along with us and share their unique take on the challenge. You can play too. Complete a unique project of your own using the same 4 parameters set in this episode. You'll have 48 hours to contribute by submitting pictures of your project through the submission form on craftroulette.live. Contributions are featured on MerryGunFun.com's weekly episode blog and the next episode. Let's recap last week's episode and submissions.
And that's what we do every Friday, 6:30 Central Time. So it's pretty fun. It's a little bit different. It's a lot different every week. We never know what we're going to have. We, like you saw, all that big number, how many options we have. And so there's no way to prepare for this show, except for I did take a shower, which is always good. But the cool thing is everybody has a chance to do some submissions during the weekend after the show. And I get to share them on each show. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to take a look first at what we came up with last week. The project was a bookmark. We had some really cute ideas, which you will see. The colors were orange plus 2 other colors. Had to have a happy face involved somehow. And the random project or product or technique or whatever you want to call it was crinkle inkle, and that is just simply taking some paper, putting it in, wadding it up, putting it in an ink pad, and then putting it on your project. You will see some pretty cool crinkle inkling in the wrinkling. So let's take a look. This is the card I made. Let's see, I think I have 3 parts of this. So the little blue part comes off, and it is the bookmark. And then that's just the inside. So that was my little project. This is our contributor map. We have you guys scattered all over now. You see your pin, everybody? We love to have some new people. It's really fun to see how many people are all over the world. This is so much fun, I tell you. We're meeting nice people, and paper crafters are nice. It's just a nice group to hang out with. So thank you very much. Let's see what you made. We had Erin Reed on last week from Erin Reed Makes. This was her bookmark. It was, she went under the sea with lots of happy faces, little happy face starfish and fishies and little squid and a shark. She had a lot of fun with that little bookmark, and we learned a lot of things from her. If you have any questions about how she uses her dies, saves her dies and things, she had some pretty good little things to show us. So that would be episode 44. Erin, we enjoyed having you. Thank you, and thank you for such a cute idea that inspired others. Watch this. Susan Smurf Murphy made a little under the water bookmark too. She's got some little happy clams there. Her crinkle inkle is in the water. It's kind of hard to see, but it's some blue in there. And it just is a kind of a little texturing. So watch for that. It's pretty cool. This was a really nice little bookmark. I liked it a lot. I like the orange coral. It's very pretty, Susan. Thank you. Blair from New Zealand, I think that was right? Sent in this little fairy who has the crinkle oranges and blues with an angel that's going to go to her niece. A cute little card. I love that stenciling on there that you did. The crinkle inkle. I think you used some stickle gel. Yep, you did. And so that was a cool little technique to add some sparkle to it. Nice little touch, cute little bookmark. Love that little angel. She's a doll. Thank you. Nathan Brown. I'm not sure I'd get in that plane, Nathan Brown, but I think it's amazing that that little guy could fly it. And it's so fun. Totally cute with that little squatty little pilot. He must be pulling some G's to get that squatty. But I loved it. Thank you. This is Nathan's second project that he has sent to us, and he was our first man on the moon. First man in the submission board. But we thank you so much and love having you as a part of our little family here. Heather went toward the dinosaur, and I know you're here tonight. See her crinkle inkle on the white part? You can see it really well on her card. She also did some swinking artist on the background of that card, she said. I love that embossing folder. It's so pretty. And he is the happiest little dinosaur I've seen all day. So love him. Thank you, Heather. Always appreciate you sending in something cute. Biddy Penny sent in this. This one I kept thinking, it looks like all those sequins could just fall out. It made me a little bit nervous, but it was okay. But it's such a cute little bookmark. Look at the pun. Be cool and read books. That's with the popsicles. Very nicely all put together. The theme of the card carried over in all sorts of respects. Thank you so much, Biddy Penny. Carolee Crab sent in a very happy bookmark face with some really big eyes. It looks almost like a chameleon or something nice. And you can see her crinkle inkle. It looks like she masked so that the face stayed clean, and then she crinkle inkled all around it. You did a good job. I don't know what you used, but that was some good paper to do some crinkly inkly. I know somebody used a McDonald's bag for her crinkle inkle tool, and I thought that was so funny. And she said, don't knock it until you try it. That's true. I've never used one. Hilda Nell sent this in. This reminded me of a stamp that I would have had when I first started stamping way back in the 1990s. And just adorable. You did a great job of pulling all the elements together so that it made a really nice package kind of a deal. You got the crinkle inkle in the yellow background. One thing about crinkle inkle, it's easy to get a background because you have quite a bit of control over it. So you don't have to do a whole lot of difficult masking. It's kind of nice that way. Hilda Nell, thank you. Kathy's here tonight, and she sent in this little bear who is the bookmark, and so she put it on a card, which I did too. I hadn't even thought of it, but Erin said something about, oh, that's a good idea, I'm going to do it. And then there was a card on my mask from from Crafty Owl, and I went, oh, I'm just going to use that for the pattern. So you just never know where the ideas are going to flow. We get the 4 parameters, but then who knows where your ideas come from. I just love it. But this is an adorable little bear, and I can barely stand to read whatever he wants me to read. Thank you, Kathy. Appreciate you sending in stuff. Vicky from the United Kingdom sent this little guy in. We all enjoyed the little elephant bum on this. It's so darling. And she did her crinkle inkle on for his skin, which is perfect for an elephant because they're all wrinkly. So well use of a technique there, Vicky. And Vicky's also very busy in our Facebook group, our Craft Roulette Challenge Facebook group, which is, you have to answer some questions and you will be automatically approved. But it's a fun little group. I'm telling you, I'm enjoying it. A lot of nice people in there saying good stuff. And I know this little card got lots and lots of love. So join us at Craft Roulette Challenge Facebook group. I think it's probably coming up on the screen. Thank you, Vicki. Jackie sent in this. This one is the one that I was thinking too, because she said she didn't have to use a mask to do this cute little bookmark because she used foil, and so the foil held its shape. Smart girl. And she was able to control the crinkle inkle real well. Beautiful little tassel there with the beads and everything. Super nice bookmark. I think that's a winner. Thank you so much, Jackie. Vicky, I put 3 L's in your name. Oh, you've moved up in the world. Vicky sent these Halloween. She said she thought of the Halloween for a happy face right away, the jack-o'-lantern. So she went backwards in time or forwards in time, maybe just ahead of the rest of us. She used Kleenex, which I thought might be too absorbent, but she did fine on her crinkle inkle. So we all have so much to learn about these techniques. Who knows? I love it. I love seeing what everybody does. Thank you so much, Vicki. I really appreciate you sending 2 on one slide. Lisa, I thought this was just a hoot with that bossy little cat. Because I thought I think you said he was a Maldorian or something. I don't know much about Star Wars. That's how much I know about them. So Star Wars, and this guy looks very evil, and I can just see this little kitty just bossing him around, and the evil guy going, "Okay, I will go get you your cat food now. The bad guys can wait. I'm going to a Terminator now. I'll be back." So the kitty's going, "Meh, meh, meh." Darling card, darling way you had the little bookmark. Well done. Just cute. I loved it. Thank you. Dee, this is her first submission. Welcome to the Craft Roulette fun family. Super cute little sloth. I don't even like sloths. I don't think they're very pretty, but stamped sloths are kind of cute. She said she thinks he's smiling. Well, who knows with a sloth, really? I mean, really. They probably, their smiles are just as lazy as they are, and so it's kind of like, yep, I'm smiling. Yep. So I think that's just a sloth smile. I think you hit it right on the head. It's really a cute card. I love the ombre or the change of the colors. You crinkle inkled with embossing ink, which was something new that I had not thought of, and very clever. I love that. Thank you so much for sending that in, giving us some ideas, and sending your sloth thoughts. Thank you. Sue Brooke sent this in from Illinois. Her crinkle, she's an overachiever when it comes to crinkle inkling, because she did 3 colors in that circle with that cute little koala bear. So I hadn't really thought about doing more than 1 color. So that was an enlightenment for me. Thank you so much for that idea. It's great. She said she couldn't see the crinkle inkling on the orange part, but I don't think you need to when you've got all that going on so well. Nice little mat sets it all off. You always do a very good total package on your thing there. You did it again. It's beautiful. Thank you. Kathy from Wisconsin got me started on what does the fox say. And so that we did that at a crop one time. That's all we did all weekend was talking about what did the fox say. But this is super cute little fox, and he is very chatty little fox with his little mushrooms and friends. Very cute. You went inside this time. You usually do your cards outside, and I get to see if it's snowing or fall or what. But cute. I like that background. It's really cool looking. So thank you, Kathy. We'll always appreciate you being a very, very faithful submitter. It's nice. Alyssa from Florida sent in this she always sends in these really artsy things. This one's got like some kind of paste or some kind of texturing on it, and I was guessing on this. I was guessing that you did like some kind of ink pen or a marker or something to get those colors. I was really kind of puzzled by it and intrigued, very intrigued. The little lion is adorable. I was trying to think of what a lion would read, and it would probably be how to stay awake for an hour a day, because cats just sleep. But if he did have a book, he wouldn't read it very long. He would definitely need a good bookmark, because he would have to close it up and take another nap. Cute card. I love that little filigree at the top. Cool project as usual, Alyssa. Thank you. Sue Masner went for Halloween too with a happy little monster, and she's got some really cool little colors going on there. I know she's a purple girl, so she probably just was happy to do purple. And love the ribbon at the top. Nice touch with that little happy monster that would peek out over the top of the book. And nice job with the words and everything clear down to his toes. Very cute, Sue. Thank you so much. She's going to send it to her great niece. This one's from Ecuador, and I immediately started thinking of Hemingway's Old Man of the Sea, and I thought, well, this might be the only time that old man of the sea ever smiled. So it was good to see him have a good moment. But this is real cool. She's got all the components there. Happy guy, orange plus 2 colors. It's a bookmark, and she's got some crinkle inkle in there, I think. So Pardon me?
It's on a book.
And it's on a book too. She does it all. Very good, Chris. Thank you so much. We always appreciate you sending something in. TR sent in this beautiful, beautiful bookmark card with some dies on it, and I think the crinkle inkling is all over. I was a little confused, but I think it's on the die, and it's gorgeous. So really thought that was a very special card with a bookmark in it as a gift, I think is how it all turned out. So TR, well done. Thank you so much. This one, it was a hoot. Ellen Card Monkey Jarvis in this and she said she had a double embossing, wet and dry embossing technique on this. So that's pretty cool. She also crinkle inkled on the bricks, as I recall. Yep. We all laughed about this little dog. He just looks like he's adorable and would just kind of like get over it and let's eat a cookie. Be you, the world will adjust. It must be she must be using a self-help book, which is Be You, the World Will Adjust. That would be a good book that I would like to write, Ellen. That's a good idea. But cute little bookmark, great tassel. I don't know if you made that or not. I'll have to check. But I thought it was all great. Look at that tongue. The coloring on that tongue. Well done. Nice. Good deal. Lena Marie, you are something else. You sent in something else that was completely creative and fun. The bookmark is the arrow. And she crinkle inkled on that heart. Looks great. It looks marbled. Very clever, though, to have the arrow be the removable bookmark. Always a surprise. You never know what you're going to get when you open up Lena Marie's email. And I'm always pleasantly surprised. But there she's got the little happy face at the end of the heart arrow. Very cute. Well done. I love it. Thank you. Christina's here from Sweden. She's staying up for this show. She's got a bookworm right there. Can you see it? And the sentiment says, a book is a garden you can carry in your pocket, which is very lovely and delightful. I love all those colors. It is just a fun little... Oh, wait. A magnet keeps the bookmark together. That's what I remember thinking about this book. So over on the left, it's folded over, I believe. And then over on the right is what it looks like when it's open. And then there's two magnets on both ends so that it shuts and claps around the book page. Very clever. I'm glad you sent that. And I love your crinkle inkling. You crinkle inkle like an American, I tell you. That's a good deal. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Love all those colors. And that little bookworm. He's so happy. Stacy from Montana sent in this. She had a fun time, and she has a little hard time with less is more. So she said she put in quite a bit. But, you know, it's got a lot of pretty things. How do you know when to stop when you're putting pretties on? She's sending this to a librarian friend, and you know that librarian will appreciate it. Like that little, the celebrating you being on its side. The flowers are gorgeous. I love a good orange with in a bouquet. I think it really does add to a bouquet. So really pretty. Really nice job. I bet your librarian friend's going to love it. Thank you so much for sending it in, Stacy. Anna, I'm going to give you a double happy face here. You got a happy face girl, and you have a happy face girl sweater. So you get a double happy, and she crinkled in the grass, which is very clever to get the texture. Then she said she had a little water mishap, but she liked it, so she left it, and I like it too, so I'm glad you did. Your coloring's great. Looks like somebody that would be a reader, doesn't she? She's just adorable. She just wants to, like Belle from Beauty and the Beast, she wants to go get another book. I'm with her. She's a lovely card there, a lovely bookmark. Thank you, Miss Anna. Tracy from New Zealand sent this in as her first submission. Welcome to the Craft Roulette Fun family. Beautiful on fire background in this project. So pretty and bright, and the little giraffe is just adorable. He's just and it says, a book is a dream you hold in your hands. Isn't that pretty? It's just a nice little thing. You really can take over all sorts of exciting adventures in a book, and I don't know if I've ever read one about a giraffe, but maybe I will someday, and I would need something that cute for my... I always just use paper. I'm just such a slob when it comes to bookmarks. You guys are inspiring me, though. Thank you so much for joining us, Tracy. Jackie said she has so many readers that she ended up making 3 of these for them. And can you see the little happy faces she went sneaking in there? Yep. It was not going to be, she was not going to be left out with those happy faces. Beautiful flowers. You've got the colors, you've got the flowers, you've got the happy faces. You got it all together, Jackie. You're a steadfast submitter. This is her 30th submission. Great support. I always appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Helen was our guest crafter a couple weeks ago, and she sent in this darling little bookmark card. It's a slimline card with a little pocket where her little bookmark fits in. She crinkle inkled the paper and the inside, so where it says "You are sweet," you can see the crinkle inkle there, because you can. It doesn't matter if you. It's all about interpretation and being creatively expressive on these parameters, as long as you fit them in. This is a little exercise in using a pic collage or something to put more than one view of a card, because we only are allowing one submission because we're getting so many. So, which is a good thing. And so anyway, if you do have more than one view for your submission, just do as Helen did and use a pic collage or something like that. Okay? Thank you, Helen. Thank you, guys. Ava went a little crazy. She said she used too many colors on her tiger. So we're going to have to send the craft police out there. They're real mean. Nah. We're good. You know, I was trying to look at this and I was going, well, she said she has too many colors, but at the same time, a lot of those colors are versions of orange or several versions of a blue-green. And I thought, no, you don't have to beat yourself up too much on this. I think you did fine. Cute little card, little bookmark. He sits in that crisscross. I like that little technique a lot. Very clever. You got that little black really pops it up. You did really well, Ava. Thank you so much for sending this. And don't expect any craft roulette police at your door. Just if they say they're from Craft Roulette, they're not. Call the real police. Amy sent in this stunning card. Amy has a lot of fun at her craft mask, I'm telling you. You can tell she just sits there. I can almost imagine her just smiling and enjoying herself when she's crafting. And this is just adorable. She's got the card with the little girl sitting in that cute little yellow chair. So her crinkle inkle is down there on the rug. She's got a little kitty, I think it is, sleeping there. And then that little girl is just dreaming about those dragons and the princess. Super cute. Read, relax, and repeat. I love that too. Now, Amy was a computer science, or is a computer science teacher, like Tracy was at one point. So maybe they'll get to talk together a little bit about computer science teaching. I bet they could have some stories. Thank you, Amy, once again. Amy Keeler sent in this. We were talking about Wayne Gretzky and hockey during the last show. So she took advantage of the inspiration of the concepts in the show to send this cute little hockey card in, complete with Stanley Cup. Really cute how the blue bookmark fits back behind the goalies. Very clever, very cleverly done. Well done. And thank you so much for your sending in your first submission and having it be so darn fun. Thank you, Amy. Welcome to the the Craft Roulette Fun family. Appreciate it. Mary Neighbor always sends in a beautiful card. This one, she matched her card to the bookmark, and I love the paper. It's just gorgeous. She's got the smileys on the flowers, and she did the crinkle inkle on the sage cardstock, not in the background of the pretty paper, but she added just a little bit of texture to that banner, and that really does help and sets it up, makes it a little more, just a little more fancy. It just adds a little something. So well done, Mary. I don't know how many submissions you've sent. You've sent it a lot too. Thank you. Julie got a lot of traction with this. She posted this in the Craft Roulette group, and such a fun card. She's got Holly Golightly there, just skipping down New York Street, eating breakfast at Tiffany's. Such a pretty card. She's got see the marbling effect on the crinkly inkle in that sentiment. Isn't that pretty? And we all talked about this stamp. We have had it for a long time, many of us, and we never got rid of it because it was just a kind of a unique stamp. So it was good to see it being used. I might have to pull mine back out. Julie will be joining us again as a guest crafter. This was also her first submission, not as just a contributor, but she has been a guest crafter, and she's coming back soon. I can't remember when, but we'll be looking for her. Thank you, Julie. Patty Beck, you did it again, girl. This is the 39th submission in a row. Are you going to make one this weekend? That's the big 4-0. She's going down for the big 4-0, I'm hoping. Cute little card. I love the little diagonal where you stick the bookmark in. Very clever. That person is pretty. They've got a lot of books to read. I tell you, that's going to be a hard thing to get out to graduate from. But cute card, cute bookmark for your 39th submission in a row. We really appreciate you. She's also one of our biggest cheerleaders in the chat room. So that's all, y'all, for our great submissions from episode 44. Now, we just don't even know what we're going to get for episode 45, but we will be finding out soon. Yes, Audrey Hepburn. Didn't it? It did look like that with the big glasses. That's really a very sad movie. But let's check and see if Tracy's ready to come back up. Are you, girl? Are you ready? She's ready, so let's bring her back.
I'm ready.
Yay, I think her picture's even a little better than it was. Yeah, I do. Sometimes that happens.
Well, maybe things are getting better.
Yeah, maybe their
pictures are getting better. Definitely, those are great. Those are great submissions. All of them, beautiful bookmarks.
They all were. I was very impressed with them. Every time I open an email to see what came in, I often would be just, yeah, that's cute. Yeah. And with interpretations that I didn't see coming at all, which is really fun. Just from using 4 parameters.
Well, that's the fun part.
And then they're little brainiacs. And then they come up with something just fabulous. So it's really good. And yeah, people are saying they like them. They were good this week. They really were. So you said you're open to whatever the wheel gives us, but you like A2 size cards.
That's right.
And do you have a technique that you like?
That is my preference.
In particular?
Oh my gosh, I love ink blending with Distress Oxide inks. I do a lot of ink blending with Distress Oxides. I love using them. And
you use quite a few stencils.
That's kind of a big thing. And I use a lot of stencils. I like stenciling. And really, I love any kind of techniques. But one thing I don't like is I don't like getting too messy. So I try and do my messy techniques, but not make my card end up looking too overdone.
Okay. All right. So you've got to,
it's trying to use techniques, but
keep it kind of a clean.
I like that clean and simple look, but I still like using the techniques. I just use them differently. So,
all right.
Just so that I don't.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what you're going to do with the techniques now.
I think we're getting a little.
Because it is that time.
That's right. Whenever you get
It is that time to head over to the wheel. We will be able to watch your reaction during the wheel spin. So if there is something that scares you terribly, we'll know because we'll see your face. Oh, I think we will. Well, generally we see it.
See my face. Yeah.
So let's see. I'm waiting for it to pop in here just a second. Yep. It's coming. It's a-coming. It's not coming? Okay, usually we have our guest right down there in the corner. We can hear her. So if you scream, we'll hear you. But apparently
You can still hear me?
We can hear you, but we can't get your picture in that little cubby where it's supposed to be. So that's okay. We'll be fine.
That's okay.
Keep right there, though, because we will talk to you in just a second about your reactions. We can. Yes, we can hear. So we're going to be spinning to decide what projects we're going to make, what colors we're going to be using, what element, which is like an image usually, and then a random thing that's often a technique like crinkle inkle. So we just give the wheel just a little spin just to get it started and remember what its job is. What are you guys hoping for? Let's see what our project is. Will we get an A2 or will we get something hard? No, there's nothing hard. There's nothing hard. 22. A gatefold card. That's not hard. That's easy. We can do that.
Okay.
Yep, she's liking that one.
We can do a gatefold.
Okay, we're game.
Okay,
What
with a
colors
gatefold.
were we going to get? We won't do orange again. If we get orange, we'll spin again. We've had orange so many times. Yellow, green, and blue. Okay, yellow, green, and blue. That's a lot of variety in that. What kind of element? A gatefold card, yellow, green, blue. That's actually very pretty. 7. A snowman. Yellow, green, and blue snowman. Yellow snowman. Okay, and then random.
Okay, but not yellow.
Very creative, very creative. Number 3. We're going to do some shimmer, some kind of shimmer. That goes with the snowman, okay?
Okay.
So
it does.
So the curveball
There we go.
is using yellow, green, and blue with a snowman. But you can use white. You can always use neutrals. So you can use black or gray or brown. The yellow, green, and blue could be in scarves and things. So
I think we can make this work.
you're comfortable with it. What's going in your head right now? What's your first thoughts?
What I'm going to do with yellow, green, and blue, but no.
I'm kind of nervous what we might get.
No, don't worry. I won't have any dogs in there. So.
I walk my dogs, and they've been very busy with the snow lately. So yeah, but that's okay. So you're good with that? With your winter scene that I
I'm
saw,
good with that.
you've got all those green trees, those evergreens and you could do something with green trees, and you could even, there's all sorts of things.
Oh yeah.
There's all sorts of things.
You can decorate. You can always decorate with color.
That's true. That's true. And gatefold card, you're good with?
I'm fine with that. I have not made a gatefold card in a very long time, but
Okay.
I have made them before, so we're okay
Yeah,
with that.
I haven't made one lately, but that's okay too. Yep, Ava says
No.
no yellow snow. That's right.
Yeah, no yellow snow, because that's just inappropriate.
That's just not quite where we are. I know I'm not going to. Yep. Snowmen can be made with 3 circles, Jackie says. Yep. It really can.
I will be honest, though. When I saw yellow and I saw a snowman, that was the first thing I thought of.
I think that's very common. Well, it's just part of life, isn't it? I think so.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, now what? Are you ready to go get your supplies?
Okay.
And switch your camera?
Whenever you are.
Well, we'll take your pretty picture off, and you can go get your supplies and switch your camera down to your hands, and then tell us when you're ready, and we'll bring you back in. All righty?
Okay, sounds
Okay,
good.
all right, here we go. All righty. Oh, Robin, that's a cute idea. Use buttons as a snowman. And Ellen says green trees, yellow sun, blue sky, easy peasy. I'm liking those ideas. Yeah. Really pretty idea. Yeah, you could even do a bookmark. Yeah. So, a gatefold card, if you're not familiar with it, is, I'm just going to use an A2 size card, is when you fold the 2 ends like that and they meet in the center, or close to the center. So I'm just going to hand fold mine. You can do another thing where, I bet I'm pretty close, because if you get to the 4 1/4 size, you can fold one over at 2 1/8 and then just bring this one over to meet it, so you don't have to worry about measuring. So if you just do one side where you measure 2 1/8 and then just bring the other side to meet 2, that's what a gatefold is. And generally we put some sort of shape or panel right here to be a feature, a focal point, and then it just opens up with that panel going over there or over here. There's other things you can do with that, and then you have the card inside. So you can use, okay, yellow, green, and blue snowman. I'm kind of puzzled, but I think I'm gonna be, you know, snowmen can be all sorts of things too. So I wonder if you could even do a snow gnome as a snowman. Could a snow gnome? Wonder what they would look like. I'm just curious. Would this look like a snowman? Oops. As a snow. With it, or does it just look like a big Hershey's Kiss that's kind of melted but white? I don't think so. Well, I think we're gonna stick with more traditional snowman guy. Okay. All right. And then I need a panel for this. I have a panel right here. Let's just use it. Yep, that's probably just about right for that little piece. All right, my snowman, my snowman, my snowman, my snowman. I don't think I have any snowmen stamps. So we're definitely going to have to, I think, do I have any snowman stamps? I think so. But they're not hard to make. They're not hard to make at all. Okay, but I'm okay. So if I do something like that. So a couple things that come to mind right off, because I am going to have to draw it. The traditional hat, I like that. And then there's his little head, his little noggin. And then if you guys have a stamp, you're definitely welcome to use a stamp. I just don't have one. And then I'll draw a little scarf, and that's probably where I'm going to put in some of the colors. And I think I'll just make a big old fat bottom, not a 3-tiered one, but just a 2-tiered one. Add some little things. Yeah.
Alana's asking for the measurements.
Measurements written out. Well, this is an A2 size card, which is 5.5 by 4 1/4. So the 5.5 is this way, and then you fold it so that when it closes to 4 1/4. So this side would be 2 1/8, and this would be 2 1/8. That help? Okay. All right. Well, let me know if you have any more questions on that, and I'll be happy to help you. So I'm going to try drawing Mr. Snowman here. He's just going to be a charming guy. I'm wondering, I won't be able to mask him too well. That's okay. That's okay. Maybe. So maybe I should do a background on this. Yes, yes, yes. And then do him separately and cut him out and put him on, like piece him on. I think that's going to work better. Okay, so that's going to be better than the snow gnome. The snow gnome. And we'll do blue. A pretty blue. And I'll just put some colors in. And some yellow at the top. Now I don't want to do, I'll do yellow like a border or something. And then some, maybe the brain is going all over. Is your brain going all over? We'll just start doing some blending. Okay, because blue that's really good with a snow scene. Blue is easy, and I might come back with a darker blue around the edges. I'm not going to worry too much about the center because they'll have my snowman in there. Maybe I should make a snow girl. Little snow family. Do you come here often? I had a whole series on snow comics cards. Snow comic cards at one point. I don't think they're still on. I think it was early blog days. And I don't think they're around anymore. But they were pretty funny. Your freezer or mine. The Ecuadorians are here. Now, are you guys going to be good with snow? You can do anything with stamps and ink. How are you, Maria? Good to have you. Are you guys good with snow? Are you tired of snow? I know Tracy said they've gotten more snow up there just recently. So you might just be in the mood. I hope so. I'll add a little darker around the edges. What did, okay, I see Kim said I'm with Lindsay, but I don't know what Lindsay said, so I lost. She's 2 up. She's 2 up, okay. 1 up. 1 up. Oh. Hey, Tracy, what's wrong with the snarky snowman card with yellow snow? I think we're trying to keep it clean here. But it is part of the scene. The snow culture. That's right. It is part of snow culture. My dogs, I think they're very proud of their snow. Let's check. Tracy, how are you doing? We've lost her picture. I don't think she has her headsets on. So I can hear her still rummaging around. I think she is. Oh no, we don't want grumpy Canadians. Ellen doesn't like snow. But snow on paper's okay, right? You've never seen snow, Maria. From Puerto Rico? Well, you probably, yeah. Florida doesn't get a lot of snow, that's right. Probably you have lived a snowless existence. Tracy, when you hear us, let us know, okay? She's going to gather up something beautiful. All sorts of good stuff, I got a hunch. I think I'm going to sketch him in pencil first. If I can find one. I don't know if I'm going to like this guy, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try him. So, okay. I think I'll just start with his big bottom. Wondering if I do something else with that. There's the basic 2 circle. Maylin, are you still out there? You're gonna do some. You're gonna do some, aren't you? Christina loves snow. You probably get quite a bit, but you're down by the sea, so I don't know. Maybe you don't. You have 2 seasons, wet and dry. Oh, gee. We can have 5 seasons in one day here, I tell you. Oh, Maria loves it. You don't have any snow, but only in the high mountains. Cotopaxi. Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna have to do some research on learning more about Ecuador. It's been a long time since I read anything about Ecuador. I don't know how tall your mountains are or anything, but I sure like having you in the group. Let's see. Oh, you're working on it now. Yay for you, Maylin. Ah, Aaron's here. I didn't see you sneak in. You got a snowman. You had snow in Texas just before you were on the show, so you should, maybe you'll be inspired. Baby. I think I'm going to cut out black hat. So I'm going to do it separately. I'll just do a holder there. I can hear you. Are you ready? Looks like she's still, okay, you're sideways. Okay. I've seen, oh, she's got a stamp. I saw some foam domes. What are you using for shimmer? I probably will use like a shimmer pen. And I think think. I could change my mind. I oftentimes do. But right now I'm thinking I'm going to do a shimmer pen. There would be, what other options would you have? You might have a shimmer spray. I know some people have some sprays that are really pretty. Okay, Tracy, I am to tell you that you're still portrait. Remember how we got you to be landscape before the show? Yeah, that. Yep, shimmer trim if you had a little bit of glitter paper or something like that, that would work real sweet. Just.
Yep.
Yes, well done. We are moments away from seeing what Aaron, or not Aaron, what Tracy's thinking about doing. The picture's not great this second, but we are going to hope. Okay, we're going to bring you in, kiddo. Are you ready? Right now you are talking, yeah, you're just talking to us. Yep. Now you're in though, so.
Okay, so I'm having some trouble.
Okay.
All right, so you see in my hands, my plan, I've got the snowman stamp out, gonna do some stenciling.
Yes.
And I've got my ink out, and so that's about as far as I've got so far.
Well, you've got a good start because you've got an adorable stamp set.
Yes, well, I'm gonna go cut up my paper, and I will be back.
Okay, all right, she's gonna go cut her paper so you get me. We'll keep working on my little snow person. I'm not sure. He looks like he has a fez. He's a Shriner snowman. Let's see. We better put a stovepipe cap on this guy. We'll just cut it at a little bit of an angle. I think that got a little stupid on this side, but let's see. Oh, flying. Now I'm going to have to trim his head. No, I'm just going to trim his hat that way. We could get really ridiculous fast here. I want it down farther. Well, you know, I'm going to make this a little bigger. If that's about the right size. Now he has a fez on for sure. He's a Moroccan snowman. Oh, I just love it. Here's, I'll leave that one alone. Okay, I need a little bigger piece of black, that's all. Just a little bigger. I'm just going in through the scraps. My plentiful scraps. Two different kinds of black too, look at that. Can you see the difference in my blacks? There. I think that's a pretty good height. We'll go large first and then we'll trim him down. Okay, let's see how far it goes over his eyes. Nope. Now he looks like a Russian, like he's got a big Russian hat on. I haven't quite gotten that classic snowman hat. But we're getting close. There's his brim. You know what would be cute is I'm not sure I can do it, but what would be cute is to have this kind of stick out and then have a little bird sit on it. But I don't know if that's in the cards. There we go. And so then we can put, let's see, what are yellow, green. I can put a little green band on there. Ooh, dear me. And then, he's gonna, that hat's pretty big for him. You like it big?
Yeah.
Huh?
I like the scarf.
Well, we'll put a scarf on him. I just have to find something to make the scarf out of. Here's my little green scraps. We'll pull out some green scraps. we already have our blue. It'd have little, it's the wrong orientation. It would be sideways Christmas trees. But we'll figure it out. Kind of a pretty green. Put that one out. Might be a good scarf. You guys do your colors like this for scraps? It's just so handy. That's a pretty good green. But not great. It's okay, but not great. Okay, you like that. I'm getting a thumbs up from Christina there. Yes, we had lots of characters. We did. You know, hat is a very important piece of equipment there. A lot of oh, that's kind of a pretty. Might be too dark. Very important piece of clothing. A hat makes a man, a snowman, that is. That one's kind of cool. I don't know if that would work. We had a discussion last night about how I had trouble with green and black as the only two colors of a card. And here I am putting green on my snowman. But at the same time, I've got other colors. I don't know if I kind of wanted a little pattern. You like the blue or green? But it doesn't look, you don't think it's too blue-green with the blue background? I think it just, you could have like a granny hat. That might make a pretty good one. I kind of want to draw and just do some stripes with a marker or something. You know? Maybe that would be, let's try that. Just use some marker here. I got the time. Okay. Sit. Don't you melt. All right. Oh gosh, how do you fit a snowman? Where'd my drawing go? Okay. We want to make it look loosey-goosey. We'll do some parallel like that. Then we're just going to come in with little tiny lines. And we'll just do that. Have that go around his little neck. We put a knot there. Not there. Okay. Then we're going to just try some colors. Look, one of my 4 Copics. But I almost feel like I have to take a shower before I use but I'm not going to use it tonight. I'm just going to stick with my cheap stuff here. Good to go. All right, let's see. I don't think I want to use that green. Just like these yellows and greens. I'm thinking. Okay, let's just start playing. It's time to play. Oh, add a dog and no, Lindsay, you and your yellow snow. A simple yellow headband would work with a yellow element. That's a good idea, Nina. Yep, you like, okay. All right, well, I'm just going to start doing some striping. Maybe I can get a job with the county as a striper. I can always erase that, I think. There we go. Right. How are you doing, Tracy? Can you hear me? I'm not sure if you can. She's cutting paper.
I can hear you. I was having a little bit of trouble. Things were sort of cutting in and out for a minute, okay. But gathered my stuff up and I'm ready to get down to it. So hopefully we hang on.
All right. You want to tell us what your plan is, or do you have one?
I have a plan. So I've basically got my gatefold ready, my gatefold cards. So I've got it cut and scored. And I'm hoping to use this, I've got a Studio Acacia stencil with some snowflakes on it. Perfect. So that's going to be my blue. And I have a feeling that when I color my cute little snowman from from Honeybee Stamps, when I color him, I'm going to be putting some of the green and the yellow on him. So that's kind of my initial plan. So we'll see how this
that
goes.
whole idea of initial plan, and then all of a sudden something else happens. Yeah. Well, good. No, I think you've got. I think
everything
it
else.
sounds like those are all good ideas. Well, now see, that's that really yellow green. You were thinking it should be cut from the paper. I think it should be just like cut on there. I'm gonna keep trying for a few minutes, and then I might give up.
Okay.
Ooh, that was more of a surprise than I thought it was gonna be, but I kind of like it. So I think I'm gonna outline it. I might also, with that Studio Katya stencil, I was thinking I do have an embossing folder, and that might be real good on the background. So, do you ever, when you say Studio Katya, do you ever want to, like, sing it?
Yes.
Like it's something from an opera?
Well, I've never really thought about it that way before, Mary.
Well,
but,
that's what I always think about it. I always just, Studio Katya.
You think about it.
It just sounds so exotic.
Well, that it actually does make it sound very exotic. The name of the company is it's a very exotic name.
Yeah.
So, okay, so I never really thought about it that way. Now you're going to have me thinking about it.
It's kind of a nice thought. It's just kind of entertaining.
Okay, so I'm trying to straighten.
I'm easily entertained. My kids always said I was self-intoxicated.
Well, you need entertainment sometimes.
So, yep. Let's do the
okay.
If they ever wanted to have like an ad, where they had the sound. Do people do that? Have like soundtrack? Those little blurbs? Yeah, jingles. They could have a Studio Katya opera jingle.
Sure.
You're very nice. Yep, that was a good choice. See, I got a little pizzazz on there now. That's good. Come here, mister. What would be a good name for this little guy? Now entertaining names.
Oh, he's so cute.
Well, I don't have a stinking snowman stamp. I'm not at all sure why, but I don't. Nope.
You don't? Well, I don't have dies for this little guy, so I think I'm going to be cutting a mask.
Oh. Would you like me to cut one for you? I'm right here.
Yeah,
Fred,
please.
do you think Fred's a good name for him?
Not crazy.
Fred's a pretty good, decent name?
Oh, Fred's a good name. Fred's always a good name.
Fred's a good, strong name.
Okay.
Fred Flintstone Snowman. Bert's a good name, too. Very, reminds me of... Ooh.
Bert is a good name.
Yeah, that looks okay. Except then I needed one more behind him. See, I don't have to do
that looks good.
I was thinking I had to do it all at once, but if I do another one, then I can cut it and it can come back here.
He's fighting some wind.
It's very windy there. His hat's almost to come off. He may have to... I'll glue it on real tight. Yeah, I think that's a good little scarf. I like it. I'll just do a couple more here. I like it. Okay, one thing.
Okay, so Mary, I'm a planner, and I have to plan before I can sort of get going on something. So I'm kind of still pulling stuff together, but then once I go, it'll be all fast.
I'm not worried.
I hope.
I do want to talk about your trips to Kansas, but you go ahead and do your little planning. The good thing is I can talk to nothing. I can talk to rocks. And so you just don't worry about it. I'll just talk to whatever's out there. I am a talker. And then we will
Okay. Well,
we will
I am
catch
here.
up with whatever is happening.
Okay.
So we have Fred and Bert.
Okay. That's good.
I like both of them. Freddy Bert. It's not a name that you can put together too well. Freddy Bert. Like Bobby Joe. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and do a second part. Except I think that's a nice fat part. I want that the part with the... I don't think I'm even going to have to outline this. I think it's just standing up on its own. Watch this. Come on, baby. There we go. Oh, I might have to add a little bright green. That's fine. No, I think I will add just a couple of those. Ooh, bright greens. That thing that surprised me so much. I think that was this one. Yep. Not too many. There we go. Oh, isn't he just so handsome? I like him. Jack! Oh my goodness, these are good snowman names. Thanks, Hilda now. I like my scarf too. I do. I think I've got some lines on it though. Let's see if I can get those erased. I did pencil them. You know, on a snowman, you can often put a little blue line or a little light gray line, but I don't think, to make him look a little rounder, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I would mess it up. So I'm going to keep him just straight up white. Snowy. Okay, now his little face. His little darling face. Oh, oh dear. The yellow. If it goes down this way? No, the other way. This way. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Stephen just said to put his nose going this way, so it looks like he's fighting wind. Yes, that's a great idea. Let's just make some yellow noses. You know, the one that's kind of pale. It's the middle of winter. The carrots have gotten very, very pale. Terrible to get a good yellow carrot this time of year. Next to impossible. We'll put, he's gonna have a nice big schnoz. Make it a little rounded at the end. Fred Bert. Oh yes, look at there. Oh. And then his little eyeballs he can be kind of squinted. What do we have here? Oh, that's good size. So his little eyeballs can be, oh dear, it's got a booger on it. He can be squinted. Like that kind of thing. Let's just pencil those in. Or should they just be lines? Like he's like this, these lines. Oh, it's so cold. Oh, he's so cold. Yeah, I like that one just fine.
Okay.
How are you doing, kiddo?
Well, unfortunately, my phone is not cooperating now, and I started off with a full charge, and it's dying fast, so I can't have my charger on and my headphones in at the same time. So
well, we have never had that problem, but we've had as many problems as we've had shows. So that's kind of just how it goes.
Well, we'll just see. If I get quiet, it's not that I'm not here.
Okay, all right. Yeah, you can charge if you want.
Because I'll be here, but I might have to.
You want to charge for a little bit?
Yeah, I'll just charge and.
Might be fine.
Oh, that's what I would do. I'll just pop it in, and then I'll pop it in and out as we go. But anyway, so I'm making my mask right now. So I'm using a full Post-it note and cutting out my mask. And so while I'm doing
Good.
that,
There you go.
they can just listen to you chatter. How's that?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
You know, I almost, when we did get some snow a couple of weeks ago, I almost went around when we were taking our walk and took pictures of me with the snowmen so I could pretend that I made them all. But then I thought, well, the people may think I'm kind of a creep getting in their yard taking a picture with their snowman. So I opted not to. But
That's okay. That's okay. I said to my husband, I said, maybe we could. I said to my husband, let's go out and make a snowman because it's great packing snow right now. So
maybe.
He said maybe. He said maybe.
Is that like maybe,
Anyway,
yeah, it's
okay,
going to happen?
go silent
or
again.
Maybe, not so much. Just depends on how cold it is, probably.
No.
Okay, so.
Oh yeah, that's the big
If he
thing.
has little mittens on, he's got to have mittens, right? Just one side mitten. Maybe a little mitten sticking out right there.
No, it'd be on the other.
Right. Right. Okay, so, more stripes. Or just maybe green. A green mitten. No, I don't want to do the paper. I'm going to cut it out of this paper. That way I will assure that it will have a little bit of continuity with the feel and texture and all those important things. Maybe I'm just stuff up. When you talk this much, you can do that. I don't even remember what markers I used. Let's use a little dark. Ugh! Okay, now his little midi. Let's see, his little thumb would be up here. I was thinking it would be real fun, except that we're not in live stuff anymore, but for a crop game would be to give mittens to the participants and have them make a card or whatever using mittens because they're so horrible to work in. So maybe if we ever go live again, we'll have that option. See, they're not quite matchy, but they're close. And we'll just add his little stick here. He doesn't even have a knobby elbow. He's so cute. I think I do love him. Somebody else, Joe. Okay, Ellen said Joe rhymes with snow. Snow Joe. Snow Joe. Frank. Frank? I like that one too. Get a little bit of glue on here. Huh? He's not only bald, he looks like a honey pot. Poor guy. That's why he wears his hat, because he's got that head. Oh, he don't want anybody to see his head. Mama, you made my head too square. Well, put a hat on it, honey. Go. Well, this is just, I'm going to have time to make another one too, I think. Maybe I can make, oh, you know, I could make his sweetie inside or something. Frosty. There you go, Maria. Oh, Frosty. Oh, yes, Ellen, you said about try to craft in pot holder mitts. We did that at Christmas. I had everybody open their presents using pot holders or oven mitts. It was great. Plus, I used packing tape. But they did all right. They used their teeth. They're used to me. Good thing. Have you done the game where you roll the dice, and then if you get doubles, you have to change the package to the next person? We did that at our scrapbook group one time. It was really fun. Trying to find out where I put the glue. I like this guy, Joe Frank. Doesn't have a knot there, but maybe he doesn't need a knot there. He's just blowing. It's just blowing in the wind. Well, many snowmen do. We'll have him bending over just a little bit. He's just so cute. I love him. Pardon me? Oh. Put his home on the inside of the card where he is trying to go. That's a lot more work. I thought maybe he's trying to get to his sweetheart. Maybe she's looking out for him. Standing out in the yard. Fighting in the wind. What? I don't know if I want to do her hat. I have a square head too. We'll figure it out. He's just so cute. Put him on a little yellow mat. Or do I need a yellow mat? Probably just fine the way he is. Wait, guys, let's see. Joe Frost is Jack's brother. You know, there was a guy here in town named Jack Frost. He had a really cute little house. It looked like a cottage, a Tudor cottage. It was darling. Use your brush with light gray, then darker on the edge. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, it does look good, Jackie, when you do that on. But I think I'm gonna keep him real clean. So far, so good. Oh, so far, so great for your card, Maylin. Yay! That's evil genius. Looking good, ladies. Thank you, Kathy. Joe Frost. Yeah, those Frost brothers, they could get you in trouble, I bet you. Put you in the deep freeze. Yay! Puddles of yellow mat. No! Yellow mat would be nice. But yeah, it might be okay. We'll try it. We'll see what it looks like. And I'm not sure I need it, but because I have all the colors already set. So we're good. So, I don't know. I kind of like the bright blue against that white. But if I can find a light yellow, I don't think I have any. But maybe. Well, there's something that might be a little light.
Okay. Out of here.
Let's just check on this. I do like that bright blue against that white, though. Let's see how big this is. Let's just cut one, and let's see. That's 3.5. So we'll cut it at. Well, I don't want a big mat. A little mat might just be lovely.
It's looking good, Mary.
You.
Looks like you've done a lot more.
Well,
than
you've
I
been
have.
doing your own planning type stuff, and you're going to town now. So we're good. I've got to add some.
No, hopefully.
I have to add some shimmer somehow. That does fill out the card a little better. He's so cute. I have a crush on this little guy. I think he's adorable. Doesn't take much. Kind of a boy crazy. Rosy cheeks. Oh, Linda. I don't know if I should do that though because my colors are limiting here. Yellow, green, and blue. It really would be cute with a little pink though. You are so right. Now, I don't want to mess up and put glue on the wrong part. So here's a thing you can do. You can flip it over and then mark where the halfway mark is. And then remember to do it on the opposite. So I'm going to put the glue over here, and so when I flip it back, It'll just be perfect. Maybe. Nope, I did it on the wrong side. Dadgummit, my right brain, left brain thing never does work. That's okay, we'll put him on the other side. Doesn't matter. He's it blew the glue. The wind is so bad, it blew the glue to the other side. Did you see that?
The narrative of the card.
It does. It goes.
How did that?
Oh, I don't know how many cards I've made that were upside down, backwards, and crazy. It's okay. I'm used to myself anymore. Look at that little cute guy that you've got going on there. That's so irritating, though.
Well, let's see, but he's going to have a yellow nose. I can
My
tell you that.
guy's got a little yellow nose.
I'm going to grab a different yellow marker.
Yeah, I went yellow.
Yeah,
I gotta get some shimmer on there. Hope that doesn't blow off the stinking thing. Where'd that thing go? There it is. We'll just add some shimmer. That'll make everything better. Oh, I know he needs a little pink, but I can't because it's not in the parameters. So I'm just gonna make some little starry type things in the sky for my shimmer.
Okay.
6. I think they have 6. I made some with 8. Mutant snowman, mutant snowflakes. But they're the shimmer.
Good for the shimmer.
What are you going to use for shimmer? Have you decided?
I'm going to use spray for my shimmer.
The Avery L spray that
I have a shimmer spray.
the kind that
it's actually not Avery L. Mine is just Supernecco, so it's a little bit older, but
Ardith likes the Avery L so much.
you never know. I know she does, but every time I go to get it, it's out of stock. Always out of stock. Okay.
That is so silly. Okay, so I could put another one of those deals on the inside.
Whoops. It was a
Cut
disaster
that,
there.
and then no, maybe I don't know that I have a wonderful saying about being cold or anything. But that might look kind of pretty inside with another mat. You know, I am starting to think maybe a little countryside inside with a little snowbank with a little house on the on the horizon might be kind of pretty. I like a good story. I need a white mat for that then, and then, well, no. Well, how about Love of Pete? You'd think I'd have the right size white somewhere. I don't. What size was that? Well, I have to do that in blue also. 4.5 by 3 3/4. Can I remember that as long as it's going to take me to cut it? 4.5, 3 3/4. I believe I can. 3 3/4. 4.5. We're good to go. Yay, we did it. Did remember, but it's not the right size. Okay. That's okay. We know how to cut paper. There we go. Then I can just do the same blue and then put a little ridge here of white snow and a little house in the woods. That'll be fine. Who is crafting along? Kathy is asking. Tracy Snowman is adorable. He is adorable. I'm not even going to try to say that word, artist.
Oh, but he's taking its sweet time coming together.
You know, doesn't takes a little while to get enough snow to make a snowman. Avery L. Shimmer Spray, Ardith is calling. The other kind, but I don't know how to say that one with the Tsukin.
Sukaneko. You pronounce it like Sue. Sukaneko. Yeah.
You know, you could. That kind of reminds me of the Mikado opera. Sukaneko. Very pretty. Thank you.
Huh? You've got opera on your brain tonight.
And I haven't even listened to a good opera lately. Ardith is almost finished.
Okay.
Yellow and green. Yes, yellow and green for a snowman card is definitely the curveball. Oh, you're at Panera. You're having baked potato soup. Curly's working on hers. Yay. Good, Claire. Do it. Yep, give it a go. That's right. You're scratching my head on the color selection, Ava. It's a little different. I know, the silly old wheel, it'll give you 3 really easy parameters and then wham, curveball. Never know which one it's. Colors. And this time it's colors.
It's always a curveball.
Always a curveball, yeah. Susan Murphy Graham is almost done. Oh, Christina, you're in bed. Oh, I bet it's cozy. Oh man, my favorite opera. Oh, I'm really an opera ignoramus, but I like Mozart operas, but I'm really pretty dumb about them. But I do like them. There are some arias, however, that the one. Mia Caro Bambino, or what, it almost makes me cry when I hear it. And so there are some, they're just very moving. Oh, you're worried about your phone running out. Yeah. Yeah, Jennifer, give it a try. Phantom of the Opera. Oh my gosh. I used to have to open up a theater because I oversaw a theater group. And I was the only one in the whole theater, and the acoustics in that theater were just incredible. And so when I was the only one that was there, I would go on stage and I would sing from Phantom because nobody else was there. It was fun. It only happened on Sunday mornings. Magic Flute, yes. Madame Butterfly, yes. Those are good choices. They are just splendid. They are. And just the voices, the level of discipline. I'm obviously not even I'm not a disciplined person like that. But would have been fun. Would have been a life, huh? Yeah. Do you sing, Ardith? You love some butterfly there, Judy? Yeah. Good times. So, are you ready to talk? Because I have a question. Don't think she is. Okay. I think she walked away. That's okay. We'll get there. That is a cute little snowman. He looks like he knows a secret. And he's not telling. Doesn't matter how many times you ask. Oh, wow, you play piano. Woo. Oh, I bet you sing just fine. That's nice. I think this is what I did on the first one. Then I think I'll go ahead and do the embossing folder again. So with the pie, Sweetie Pie, would that be a pretty good, that'd be a cute little snowman name. Oh, look at me, I didn't put it away. How about that for, that's unusual. I usually put things away when I'm not going to, when I'm going to use them, and not put them away when I don't want to use them. But you never know which one it's going to be. There we go. Then a little snow hill. Do 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 do. Oh, I see some action on the left side of the screen. That's pretty smooth. We'll cut a little bit on the other side too. Another little snow hill. You know, and okay, so what's, you don't sing while you're crafting. That Karen sings while she crafts. She wouldn't sing when she was on. Maybe we'll have to work on that. Yeah, just a couple little houses. Then I can add a couple little trees and a couple little hills, and then I can add the little trees, and that'll be fine. We'll have the house right about. I'll just put the glue or the adhesive down at the bottom so we can tuck things under there if I want. Leave your options open, right? Let's see, I don't want to do it backwards again. There's no guarantee. Every week when we craft on Zoom, she starts singing. Karen! Okay, well, that's a good thing. So what does she sing, Ardith? Madam Butterfly? Yeah, there's some little hills. Okay, oh gosh, you know, I'm gonna wipe my hands off because this is the kind of thing that I can get dirty real fast. Okay. Now we're gonna go over here, and I'm gonna use these guys again. For the little house. The little house behind the little house. Okay, so the little house is going to be simple. It's just going to be like that. That's about my style. Nice straight walls, even though it's blustery out there. Little old roof and a little old chimney. It's got to have a chimney. You know, I've made little houses out of arrows before. That works really well. A lot of opera. Yep. Oh, you weren't even aware of it, Karen? One of those little idiosyncrasies, whatever. Can't think. Oh, okay. Idiosyncrasies.
Okay.
In sync. There we go. All right, I heard noise. How's it going, girlfriend?
You heard noise. You know, I plugged back in. So what I am,
Look at this.
where I'm going right now is completely opposite direction. So hang on.
Look at my thing. Did not quite behave. My ink thing came out, but we can redo that. I'm just so strong. I'm a doodler, Ardith. I love to draw. And doodle. I don't do very serious stuff, but I do lots of it. So it comes in handy when you don't have the right stamps. Oops. It's going to be dark at night. We're not going to be able to see this too well. I guess I'll just go across. Oh no, I'm not so sure about this one, but let's see what it looks like on the mountainside. Would you walk against the wind to go to this house? I don't think I would. Oh, I do have, but they're stamped.
I would.
I think that would look weird with a non-stamped guy in front. No, I think I will recut this so that it has a white edge around it, though. The stamped ones? Well, I like those houses, but I think it's not, doesn't quite work with style. He's so simple. He's a simple Simon. Turn that corner. Batten down that hatch. You made a doghouse for the snowman. Yeah. I think you're right. So I have this sitting right here, and Steven's going, use one of these, but, and it is really cute, but I don't want, I think he's the snowman. He's the dog man. Oh, you know what I don't like that green. Let's make it black. Why didn't I can use black. I think it's the colors that I hate. Let's use black. I think it'll be cuter faster. We'll just see. I could be wrong. But it's okay. See if his doghouse. I deserve that. It's okay though. There he has this little yellow house. Where'd the background go? Background house. I don't know. Now it looks like a phone booth. Darned if I do, darned if I don't. That's way too big a door. Troubadour. How big can I get it? I have to make another arrow house. It's my signature arrow house. Suitable for snowmen and dogs. Oh, I hear a kitty cat. Hello, Kerwin. You coming to visit? That's ugly too. Okay. Hello, buddy boy. Come say hi. Come say hi. Oh, don't scratch. Don't scratch. Are you gonna say hi? There's Kerwin. Say, I'm a baby and I'm so handsome. I'm so handsome. May I bite your nose? You want to bite my nose? That's a terrible thing. Don't bite my nose. He's a good boy. Okay, wait. There we go. The microphone cord was stuck around the dog's nose. That's my baby cat. He's so cute. Okay, my hat. Okay. House isn't working. House is not working. But house will work. It might just be a white house with a different roof. I don't think I liked the roof. And I may, a light blue house, just a little light blue, not real dark like the other. Just the hint of color. Let's try that. I could struggle like this for a long time. There we go. So there's the little house, and then a mansard. Is that mansard? Roof instead of a doghouse roof. Otherwise, I'd have to put Snoopy on the top. Do we like that roof better? Yeah, I'm thinking that's a better roof. And I don't think I want to make it too colorful. I'm so wrapped up in my roof, I don't even know what Tracy's doing. What? You've got a little color blending going on there, girl? Is that true? I don't know if she can hear me. She may not be able to hear me because she's holding off on their batteries. Does anybody lose stuff right on their desk? Oh my gosh, yes. Asking for a friend. Well, you just tell your friend yes. And one time at a class that I was teaching, the lady had a piece of, she couldn't find one piece of paper. She couldn't find it. I'm pretty sure that I gave you that piece of paper, but I wasn't going to argue with her, obviously. But she said she went home that night and she was taking off her sweater, and it was glued onto her arm of the sweater. So yep, need Snoopy right there, don't we? So anyway, yes, you can lose. It's pretty easy to lose things. I wonder what this little house would look like with a. Don't, Mary, don't. How about a black roof? See how that looks. I think Tracy has turned off her microphone so that she doesn't lose camera. So, yeah, you know, every show you always have something that's just technically awry. So we're just glad that we didn't completely crash. I kind of like the black roof, and then and we will see what she comes up with, and then a little what is this thing? Chimney. Now I may have some cotton. Traditionally I put a little wisp of cotton from a Q-tip coming out of a furnace thing like that. What is that thing? Chimney. What is my problem? But I don't think I have any Q-tips down here, but I do have some tissue paper. And that might just be the ticket for the night. Yep, I think that'll look fine if I trim it down. Yeah, that's going to be a fine little thing. And I don't know what you're going to... What would the welcome home? I'm not sure. Do I want any? I don't think I even want any windows or anything. I think I'm opting easy because I think I could blow it pretty fast. There's the chimney. I remembered what the word was. Oh boy, kiss my brain. There's the little smoke coming out. Oh, won't that be nice for him to come home to? Oh, stop. Okay, it's coming out. They're gonna have to get a mason out there and get that fixed. It's coming out the side. Very dangerous. And I have that guy slid in. Remember, we put the adhesive just out at the bottom. So we can slide in if we want to, and we did. Is that where I was? No, I was up here. Oh, home sweet home. Don't want to put any adhesive on that. Tissue paper is too thin. Oh, the doghouse is coming together. My platform magnet was stuck to my watch band for 48 hours. That's a good one. Yeah, the inks that I use are have magnetic lids, and they're forever picking up like they hide my scissors a lot of the time. Oh yeah, that's why I use an ATG, because I can find it more easily. That's about it. Otherwise those little glues, psh, they're gone. Why even have them? Is it okay to have a faceless snow person? Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I just drew mine on and made him a nose. But yeah, that'd be very artsy, you know, it could be very full of angst. No, losing stuff is part of crafting. I'm pretty sure. Well, and you know, Ava, the worst thing about losing stuff, losing craft stuff, is when you've put it away and you think of a new wonderful place to put it, and then you go to find it, and that new wonderful place is like the worst, awfulest place because you can't find it. It was just that moment where you thought, oh, that's a great idea. And then that great idea goes up in smoke. Yep. I had that happen just this week. I had a sketch pad and I thought, oh, I know I put it somewhere perfect. And of course I couldn't find it. But then it just showed up on this little ledge behind me. Going home. I don't know what kind of sentiment I can do with this one. Mask the snowman. There you go. Yes, that special place where you think, oh, that's the perfect spot for it. And it's gone forever. Yes, gone forever. Now, okay. And you know, here's the other thing on that. When you're doing lives like this, everybody can see where your thing is and you can't. And they're going, I know they're just yelling half the time. It's right there. It's right there. But there it is. I put it away. My little shimmer pen, I was going to add some more little sparkles in the sky. They're not going with the embossing that I have on here, but not the important part. Like he's almost home. I might be able to do a little version of him. Let's see. Ooh. He would be one piece, I think. You're finally done. Yay! Okay, so if we make him... There she is!
Okay.
We make him...
I'm here. I'm letting, I did a redo because I was not happy with the way things were going. So I
didn't you say...
And I ink blended my panel, and I'm just waiting for some paint.
Well, I think you said something.
And I'm working on my snowman again.
You mentioned something about your original plan, and you knew that original plans are not always... Yeah. Yes.
I knew that something was not...
Are not always the end.
No, I started off this way, and I didn't like the way there was not enough color, so I started by ink blending a panel, and so now I'm just letting the paint dry, which I'm smudging a little bit.
Yeah.
That's okay. And then I'll be continuing to work on my snowman, and what I'm doing, I'm just flipping before charging my phone and putting my headphones back in. So
you're a trooper. You're a trooper. You are doing it. We're proud of you. Don't worry about it. We're doing okay. We're talking snowman over here. She would have it.
Oh. Okay, you keep talking snowman.
Oh, I see. Well, I want to see. Okay, I've got this started though. He's pretty cute. I think I used to have to draw pictures all the time for my daughter. I can do farms in my sleep because she always wanted farms. So I'd have, what animals do you want on it? And we'd make those farm animals. It turns out she ended up liking farm life. She doesn't live on a farm, but we went out and saw her horse today. So still continues. I used to have to draw lots of farms. Oh, is kind of a cute little guy. I might have to change my thing here. Oh, he's cute. I think I want a smaller nib for his nose. Or his nose is going to look like Jimmy Durante. Yeah. Then I have to color in his hat. Oh, you're finished already? Oh my goodness. Good for you, Carolee. And Maylin, have you guys already got the submission board is open? You can go to craftroulette.live and the submission board will be open and you can just upload those pictures. That's cool. Well done, guys. I'll have something to look at when I get off. We forgot to say at the beginning of the show, we do have a new show starting because we got up to 500 subscribers on our YouTube. And we have that plan to start in February. And I think it's going to be pretty cool. We will talk more about the details then in February. But there's not going to be a set time, I can tell you that much. Okay, Maitland's done, but Nana is not. Well, Nana, just got to give her a little time. She'll get it. But the next show will be on YouTube, so it'll just be a little different. It's not going to be a craft roulette, but it's going to be fun. Oh, this is some fussy cutting right here. Got his big hat. Still cold. Story card. Might have to make a story that goes with this card and send it to little people I know. Okay, there he is. Oh, look, he's almost home. That's hilarious. I like it. Oh, he's almost home. He's so happy. He's not smiling, though. He's still cold. Still gonna be crooked. No, he can be straighter. Straighten up. Straighten up, mister. Right, it will be on YouTube. This will stay on Facebook. Craft Roulette will stay right here. Don't worry about that. That's going to still be at 6:30 on Friday nights. And, but the new show will be... Ta-da! Toodaloo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Did I hit all the parameters? It's a gatefold card. Yellow, green, and blue. Snowman. And shimmer, I did. I hit all of them. Yay! I'm glad. And I didn't have a stamp. Which is fun too. You're subscribed to my YouTube. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I hear a Gemini Junior or Gemini in the background. I don't know what this would be a good card. Maybe just a story along there. Just a story about the snowman who was going home in the winter night. And the wind was so bad that it blew the panel over to the other side of the card. Aww. Maybe, you know, some little yellow windows? Oh gosh, I don't know. I think I'm going to add a little yellow window. Oh, stop me. Somebody stop me. No. But it's because those little yellow windows are so stinking sweet to see. You know what I mean? We'll just do windows. You know, and this yellow pen is touching that snow, and you know what it's doing. It is. But we're not going to talk about it. Nope. There's the little yellow windows with the warm light glowing. The soup is ready. He's going to melt. Oh my gosh, this is getting tragic. Pretty darn fast. We'll just fill in some panes here. Right now they look like sliders. Put in some panes. See, if I had a window card, I would be able to do that. It would still be a window card. Is that, oh, that's her scan and cut? All right. All right, Patty, we're hoping for your number 40th. I think you got it. You can do this one. I know you can. Got a booger right there. Fun. Okay. I think I'm okay with this. I think I'm okay with this. And what did we decide his name was? Joe the Snowman? Jock? Frank? Bert? Maybe he's going home to his family and we can use all those names in there. You like Fred? Fred's a good, well, that was the first one. Yeah.
I kind of like Fred. Yeah, that was your first. You always, sometimes your first one is your best one, right? Okay. So even though I look like it's a bit of a hot mess over here, I am actually getting close to being done.
I understand. I've made a lot of cards. It often is that way too. It often looks like there's not that much that's working right before you get it all put it together.
Going on. Yeah, and then all
and bam, it's good to go.
I see. I didn't have dies for this snow. Did not have dies for this set, so I used my scan and cut, and we did a quick tour here. So.
Fred Flake Stone. He's a prehistoric snowman. Fred Flakestone.
Perfect. Flakestone.
Thank you, Amy. I think he's I kind of have a little crush. I have a little crush on him.
Let's see.
Yeah.
I think he's pretty cute.
I think he's pretty nicely. Cute. If I had a little bird, he would look really cute there, but I don't have it. And then he opens it up and he's almost
I have a bird, but I can't get it to you.
I probably have one, but I don't know. I might try.
Home sweet, almost home.
Home sweet, almost home. I'll be home for Christmas. We miss you. Come home soon. Anything like that. Come home soon, Fred Flake. Won't you come home, Fred Flake? Won't you come home? I do. Let's see if I can make a snow cat.
You don't have an opera for that one?
Not yet. Not yet. We could do Fred Flake's cat. Well, okay, Fred Flake's cat's name. No place like home for the holidays. Yep, that would work. There's no place like... Is anybody still listening to Christmas songs? Besides me? I am. Oh, careful, there's a fire.
Well, I think after talking to you tonight, I'll be singing Christmas songs.
Good. Queen of the artistic looking backgrounds. Happy winter? Yeah. Well, thanks. That's okay. So a snow cat is a deal. It's a thing.
It's drying.
Got to have a snow cat tail. That's. Oh yeah, you can't see it very well. Let me cut it out. A snow cat. I'll put him on a card too. Those bookmarks that you guys sent in were really clever. I'm thinking about those, and they really were clever. I hope you had a good time making them. There's no place like home. That is right. That is really right. Good idea.
Well, that's cute. That's cute.
That really is right. Doesn't even matter if your house is dirty. You know, it's home. You like it. It's home. You just want to be home. Good. Even after COVID, you have Christmas on all year long. That's my girl. I love it. Love it. Christmas music, opera. We've got this figured out there. So when they write the book about the card makers, they'll have some characters. Whoops, that little face is not quite symmetric. Have the characters that sing like Karen. Listen to Christmas music. I often think in as a person in a novel too. So that's little kitty should have. I think kitty should have string. I don't think it should have. It should have string that has a little ball down on the side. Gatefold. Can I do a gatefold? A small gatefold? Ardith, can you make a small gatefold, a 4 1/4? I bet you could. A 4 1/4 square gatefold card.
You do anything if you do it.
Oh, now you're talking dirty.
Hey, that would be
I think
fun,
I can
actually.
do it without.
That would be fun.
I'll just do it my style where I don't measure. Okay, so this is 8.
Okay, I need sentiment.
8 1/4. No, 8 1/2. Folded into a gatefold. There we go. See, that's okay. And then you can put the kitty right there, and he's going to have a string around his neck. I think I have some old fiber. I'm not talking Metamucil either. I'm talking just fiber. I do have some fiber. Look there. It's not yellow. Dang. Well, fiddlesticks. Look yellow in the drawer. That's okay. We'll figure. Oh, wait. Is that the yellow? It's just a little piece. Yeah. Well, I won't have a ball there. That's okay. What's that? Oh, it's giveaway time. If you have never been here, this is what we do. We put in a number, 1 through 24. Only one number, only one time. And then we will spin the wheel at the end of 60 seconds. And if your number matches the wheel's number, you win a handmade card with a teeny tiny prize. Yes, very teeny tiny. So start putting them in. 1 through 24. Only one number, only one time. Here they come. 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 If we have multiple submissions of one number, we will send a card to all of those people that have that one card, or that one number. So you're not going to take firsties or anything. You just finished your first card? Good girl. You know, also on the craftroulette.live, on the Craft Roulette Facebook challenge page, you can put extra cards in too if you come up with extra ones. You can only do one submission, so put in your best, but then put them on the Facebook group because we want to see them. Gosh, you guys are good at numbers. You count real well. All right. I see lots and lots of numbers. It's time to spin. I wish you all the best for that handmade card with a tiny prize. What will it be? What will it be? What will it be? What will it? 10! Who had 10? No one? Okay, we'll spin again. Stop sending in card number, whatever. It is finished. 22. Judy? Judy G? Oh, nice. Judy G. Only one? Yep. Well, Judy G, I'm going to send you something special. Something special with very special little prize inside. Thank you guys for playing. That'll be good. Maria says, Maria, I'll talk to you. I'm not sure if I can get them to you. We had a little trouble with that last time, I think. But fun. Well, good deal, guys. Thank you so much for playing. I'm going to work on my kitty. So, oh, we have coming up next week, we have Leslie Benson. She's right here in town with me. Super nice gal. We've had her before. We had a lot of fun with her. Miss Carrie is coming back on the 5th of February, which we're excited about. Candace Richardson, Candoodle, will be joining us on the 12th of February. Katie Taylor will be joining us back for some wacky spinning. We always give her crummy spins on the 19th of February. And Julie Carrier will be back with us on the 5th of March. So I think we have some fun folks coming up, and we just keep spinning and making parameters and coming up with cards. It's just what we do, and I like it. So I'm glad that you guys come and play with us. Oh, we got another one too. Yep, just DM me your address. I've got yours, Judy. So, yep, I think Tracy's card is starting to come together. What do you think? He's got some rope there. I think that's just her wire. And she's got a Gina K ink. I'm not sure which one it is. I think it's the one that's probably back ordered. I think it's the black one. The black onyx black one that's always out of stock. Yep, Candace. Yes. And then Julie is also from Canada. So we have a lot of Canadian guests. You guys are good. Yes, the Canadian craft contingency is a force to be reckoned with. You guys are good. Yeah, there's Ardith and Karen, and I know I'll forget somebody. But yeah, we like you guys.
Ardith is always faster than me.
Ardith is?
She is fast crafter. Oh yeah, but
yep.
That's okay.
We're not
she
in
knows
a.
I'm slow, and
we're not
she
in a
still
race. Yeah, Julie is in Toronto. I think you guys were talking about that one time during one of these. Yeah. Okay, Judy. Well, you go feed your hubs. I hope he's feeling okay. Yeah, you are awesome. Go Canadians. Oh, Canada. That's all I know. That's all I know.
He did well. He did that actually opera.
Oh no, the voice is pretty gone anymore, but thanks. I used to have an okay voice, but it's gone. If you don't practice, you don't keep it.
Okay.
We used to have a really good song about our dog being a vacuum dog. It was good, but it was a family song, and I had to have backup singers. And I don't think anybody wants to do that. Oh, looky there. Look at you get this all together.
Okay. So do we want headphones or a hat?
Well, I think headphones for Craft Roulette, because you had to wear headphones.
Not earphones.
Earmuffs.
Earmuffs. What they were called?
Oh.
Yeah, earmuffs.
You caught that from me because I have that very, very badly. I can't remember a word.
Okay.
I didn't know it was that it was contagious, though. Oh dear. I'm just adding a little bit of blue to this kitty.
Okay.
So the
front of the gatefold, though.
Oh, there you go. Oh, so you're gonna have everything on the inside. That's a nice touch.
I got it all on the inside.
I like it.
I gotta have something going on the outside. So maybe some ribbon.
Aha. Yes. Here's a little piece of yellow.
Maybe.
From Sweden.
Okay. Yes, Christina, if you had 10 from the first spin, I apologize, and please DM me your address. Yeah. It may be a little while. Would you like me to hand deliver it? Sweden's a lovely place to visit this time of year. Who is in Toronto? Julie Carrier is in Toronto, Karen. Yep, just DM me. How do I send you my address? Sharon asked. Just DM me through Craft Roulette or this Facebook group. There should be a little button that says message, and I get that. Yellow snow, yellow snow, yellow snow. Ellen? You want to know about the ink pads with magnetic lids. They're good. They're close to my heart. And I do like their ink pads a lot. The lids, for one thing, they store so that the ink is always down. The ink pad is always getting the ink at the top. And then, and you can hear it. Well, here, you can't hear it by the camera, but you can hear it by the microphone. Listen. Maybe. Can you hear how it sucks it together? Yeah. And it's magnetic. So another thing that I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't open. Another thing is that you can stack them and they suck up to each other. So they're that's one of the benefits is you can stack them. Yeah, I like them. And they're not felt. They have like a linen type thing. Do you see? I don't know. They're not felt, but they're good. They're a good ink pad. And they're big. And since they don't have the lid isn't since the lid isn't connected, you can do all sorts of stuff with them. So anyway, I like them. I've had them for years. So they're real easy to zhuzh up and things. Yeah, I like the stacking feature too. Do they pick up your dies? They can. Those little Dickens. Let me see. Especially a smaller die. There it is. Ta-da! So you can actually find things if you just roll pick up things by using your magnets. I love magnets too. Yep, they're very big. They're very nice. How big are they? Let's just see. They're 4 inches by 2.5. So that's a lot of space. Yep. The only thing I would say that I've never loved is that they only have the color of the ink pad mostly just on the one side that has the ink. So if you lose this side, it gets a little bit dicey. You have to do it by the number. So I always put the name of the ink on the bottom. And I always spell fun, F-U-N-N. How do you spell fun? So if they do get separated, I still know. The other thing is that I put a little tab on them. So when I put them in the stand, in the little holder, I can pull on the tab. And so I don't have to be going, come on. And I can just pull this and it pulls it right out of the container. So those are the other thing that I do to make my life easier. This is a great little palette too, and the whole thing, you squeeze them and you can paint with the ink. So that's always been good. I like to put what it is color wheel wise too on my pads. So yeah, those are just things that I've come up with that have made my life easier. I like easy. I like it. So yeah, I hope you try them. They're good.
Okay, so
I'm not sure what I'm doing now, but what are you doing now, my dear? Put him on.
Well, I am trying to think for a closure. I'm thinking of putting a snowflake on there, but of course, when you're looking for something and you can't put your finger on the one that's the right
Of
size.
course not.
So I'll move on to something
Of course.
different. But I got the inside done.
You
The
can,
inside is
yeah.
done.
You know
And
what,
now,
Tracy?
time to give it a little
You can
shimmer.
always finish it too later, and you just submit really good pictures,
Oh yeah, no, I'm good.
and you're
I
just
say-
fine. Don't stress about it if you can't find your snowflake. I know you made
Absolutely.
some beautiful snowflakes. Those cards that you made with, I think it was a stencil. My gosh, those are pretty.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know I have them.
There's a happy little kitty.
Yeah, so I think I'll find my shimmer.
He's got his eyes all closed too. You put a snowflake on your closure too? Oh, you guys. Sharing a brain is a nice thing to do. It is a very friendly thing for a friend to do. I'm going to put I have gotten more use out of this snowflake embossing folder. It is, I thought I would. But I didn't know I'd like it this much. But it is a good one. Yep. And that's not even close to the same color as the other guy, but... Okay, so there's the snow cat. Do I want to put a snow dog by him? I put the snow dog right there. Might as well. What kind of... Do we want a boomer dog? I don't know if I can do the right size. Boomer dog has little ears. A great big... No. Hound dog. Whoops. I can put that under the cat. What size is it? Nope, that's the little one. Okay, snow dog. Snow dog with a bump on his head, because my snow dogs always have a bump on their head. How'd you do? Did you find it?
I found it. So I found my snowflake, and I figured the closure up after. I'm going to have my snowflake on there. And then on the inside, I've got that, and I got my shimmer spray. And so I'm going to give it a little squirt and let it dry.
Ardith, did you see that she said that she put a snowflake on her closure, or on her card too? That you guys share a brain? Yeah.
Oh, did she? Yeah, we do. Sometimes we do. Sometimes we do. Yeah, so I'll figure that part
my
out.
outline.
I'm just going to spray.
Snow cat.
I just need to grab my spray box, which is...
I liked my snow cat when you didn't have outline. Well, I'm just playing anyway. Well, heck. I'm just playing anyway. It is just that's all we really do, right? We just play, and that's a nice thing. It is a nice thing just to have this little downtime where we goof off.
Okay, so now I've got my shimmer on there. You can't really see it. It's beautiful, but it's going to need... I seem to be doing things that need to be dried tonight, which is kind of funny.
That can happen. It's happened more than once, I will tell you. It is kind of tricky to think ahead when you're for your first live. I mean, you learn a lot. There's a lot to consider.
Oh yeah.
So I think you're just a brave girl to even try it, I'm thinking. And we're glad that our internet didn't go out. We could have been much worse.
Oh, I know. We kept the connection the whole time.
Could have been much harder. And we didn't get to talk about you coming to Kansas, though. I do want to hear about that. There's a craft house that Tracy has come to, and I'm an old Kansas girl. And so she told me she had come to Kansas four times?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, 4 times I've been there. And actually one time I was there with
Ardith, you've been here too?
Artist and I went down there one time
Oh
too.
my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, the next time you come, we'll just have to figure this out.
And it's in it's the it's the Whatever Craft House in Newton, Kansas, and there's 17 ladies go. So there's 17 of us there for 4 days, and all we do is craft and eat and craft for 4 days. It's just so fun.
That is remarkable.
And everybody gets along, and it's
That's
wonderful. Cool. Yeah, it is. To imagine that many women together for that long and be
That's
able
pretty
to get
impressive.
Along.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, that's terrific. What do you, that part of Kansas is pretty flat. It doesn't. Yeah, it's.
Yeah, I thought all of Kansas was flat, but it's not.
We this and the east side where we are. Well, we're not in Kansas anymore, but Toto. But the east side is not flat. It's quite hilly. It's not massively hilly, but it's quite hilly. So, yep, it's the whole.
Yeah, well, flying in, it looked very flat.
Yeah, you would have. You just flew right over, I'm sure. The flat part, but it's great for wheat.
Yeah,
it's real good for wheat. Yeah.
Well, that's good.
They can grow it like
good farm.
They can grow it like nobody's business. Okay, well these guys are kind of silly. They're kind of cute at the same time. My little snowman is
very cute, actually.
Yes, we'll be developing these into stamps. No, we won't. I don't do that. So you're a designer too. Do you design stencils or stamps or what? Are you? Don't you have? Yeah. Do you have?
Who, me?
Do you design? Did I read that wrong?
I don't design. I use other people's designs.
Okay.
But I do have quite a collection of stencils.
Yeah.
Quite a collection of them.
It's a great product. And how do you like to store them?
It is. It's always fun to do stencil.
Pardon me.
I'm sorry?
Do you store them in a particular way or?
I do. I have an acrylic box, if I could get to it. But I take a acrylic bin, and so it's, I think it's it 8 inches wide? I'm going to check. Then I got to measure. You got me thinking here. Let's see if I can.
Wind's not so bad on this card.
Whoopsie. There we go. Down we go. You still there? Yeah, we got a little knocked off our block there.
Pardon me.
Oh, that was not good.
Way to go, Maylin. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if I loved it. The Whatever Craft House is outside of Wichita, right? It's just north of Wichita. Wichita is the other big town in Kansas.
Okay, so it's a little bit.
It's more cowboy.
A disaster right now. I don't even know if you'll be able to see it from here, but I'm going to pull my camera out and see if you can see what I store my stencils in once the lag catches up. So I have an acrylic bin.
Yeah, that's nice. Whoops, we froze. Yeah. I think we're on a loser. Reconnecting. Oh dear. Oh, nuts. They're kind of plain, don't you think, my little dog and cat? But I guess snow things are kind of plain. I think we lost our girl. It's been a hard night for the internet. Doggone it. That's too bad. Those satellites, they're just not as dependable. So anyway, all right, since we lost our connection, I think we're going to go ahead and just say goodnight for the night, and then we'll try to catch up with Tracy and get a goodbye from her too later. But you just can't fight with the tech, you know. Sometimes the tech is just too big to mess with. So thank you guys for hanging out with us. When we will have the post on Monday with all the submissions and with Tracy's cute card that I know is going to be adorable. And we will also show those on Friday's show. Tomorrow we will be back on YouTube with the premiere of this show, and hopefully Tracy will be able to join us in the chat. So if you have any questions about what she does, you can join her there. Sorry that we've had a little trouble with our technology, but that's just the way it is, you know. At least our snowman didn't melt. We're all good. Thank you so much for being a part of our show. I hope you enjoyed the creative experience. Looking forward to your submissions. That's at craftroulette.live again, all through till Sunday night at midnight Central Standard Time. We are here next week, so please join us, grab some crafty friends, and we'll do it again. Thank you so much. Kiss your brains. Good night. Hi, thank you for tuning in to Craft Roulette. I just wanted to take this opportunity to tell you about my other project, Fun University. Fun U is my online papercraft art school geared toward those who like to create. I'm live for 15 plus hours a month in our digital classroom. All lessons are recorded and archived in our library. Each lesson is paired with extensive documentation, extra examples, digital guides built on our own unique guide system, student galleries, and more. We have a unique think outside the kit approach to card making, scrapbooking, and miscellaneous papercraft art. We are perfect for the crafter who embraces the creative process and wants to thrive in the medium of their self-expression. Check us out at fununiversity.com. The first month of classes is always free.